All right. Okay, everybody set? Let's get started. Homework 6. So last homework was the multi-step problems. Go ahead and check your answers real quick, and we'll try to go through some of them. Might not get through all today. Let's see. And while you guys check, do we have any people that want to volunteer? Feel free to raise your hand. All right, Melody, I'll have you go for Tuesday since we solved Monday. And then the others will go through along the way.
Okay. So it says Amy has $300. If Mia has another $150, she would have twice as much money as Amy. How much money? How much more money does Mia have than Amy? So, so then I drew, I drew a model. For, so then I did, I put M for Mia, and then I drew like a box, and I drew another box for like for 150, and then so then I did times 2 equals to 600. And 600 is the um is the total money for Mia, and then 600 minus 1 equals to 450, and then 450 minus 300 equals to 150, and, and then Mia has $150 more than Amy, and then in Amy's box is 300.
All right. Thank you, Melody. It was cutting off a little bit, so I lost you in the beginning. So Amy, she had 300, and Mia had 150. And then if she had another, she would have twice as much money as Mia if she had another 150. So what did we do after this?
After oh yeah, after that I after that filled I filled in the second box 150 because it said because if Mia has another 150, then I just wrote that. And after that I did 300 times 2 is 600, and then 600 is the total of Mia's and then 600 minus 150 equals to 450. And I wrote 450 on the first box of Mia's, and then for and then for Amy I just wrote 300, and then I did 450 minus 300 equals to 150, and then Mia has Mia has $150 more than Amy.
Good job. All right. Did everybody keep up? Everybody get this answer? Has 150 more. That's right. Okay, no questions? Just a refresher, I skipped over Monday, but we solved this last class, remember? So the sum of two numbers is 400 and the difference is 100. And we had the big number, we had the small number.
Can you scroll down for a second?
That echo coming from?
Yeah, it might be.
Here for yours too.
All right. So You guys are set on Monday's one, right? Remember what we did? The sum was 400, so we did 400 minus 100 right here. This was the bigger number had 100 more, and we found 300. And then to find out these two boxes that we didn't know, what are the two numbers? 300 divided by 2, we got 150. So 150 for the small number and 150 plus 100 for the big number, so 250. Okay, are you guys set on Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Wednesday, who wants to go? James?
So first you do a chart. So they add up to 705,000. So Amy has half as Joe. So you do Mia has 3 times as Amy, stickers as Amy. So first draw, Amy has 1 block, and Mia has 3. And then Joe has half as Mia has half as stickers as Joe. So you do 3 times, like 3 times 2, then it's 6, so make 6 blocks. And then you solve the equation, which is 750 divided by 10 equals 750.
Yeah, 7,500, 750. And James, could you tell me why we divided by 10?
Because the blocks are 10, they add up to 10.
Yeah, we have
And
10.
then it's 750 times 3, which is 3 times, equals to 2,250. And then you do 750 times 6 equals 4,500.
Times 6.
So Amy has 750, Mia has 2,250, and Joe has 4,500.
Yep, that's right. Good job, James. Everybody get this answer? Are there any? Yep. Are there any questions?
2,250 and 4,500.
Yep. Okay, let's move on to Thursday then. Will, you want to go ahead? And Sophia, I'll have you do Friday.
Go into the convenience store and 3 bags of chips. Snicker bar cost $1 each. Joe gave the cashier $10 and got $2 back in change. How much did the bag of chips cost? First, you do 2 times 1 equals $2, which is 2 bars, and then 10 minus 2 equals 8, and then 8 minus 2 equals 6. He bought 6 bags of chips, and then 6 divided by 3 equals 2, so $2 equals 1 bag of chips.
All right. So each bag of chips costs $2. Okay, thank you. Did everybody keep up? Let me go through the steps once again. So Will mentioned we had 2 Snicker bars and 3 bags of chips. So the first step is finding the total cost of the Snicker bars. They're $1 each. So 2 times 1 gives me $2 total cost of Snickers. He gave the cashier $10 and got back $2. It means that his total came to $8, right? $10 minus 2. This was his total cost. So from this total, let's try to find out how much his chips cost. And we can find out each individual bag. So $8 was the total, and this is the cost of the Snickers. Subtracted, we get $6. These are the cost of the chips. He bought 3 bags of chips. So 6 divided by 3 gives me $2 per bag of chip, each bag of chip. Any questions, guys? Everybody good? All right, last one. Sophia Ming.
I thought we were doing like the unit test.
Oh, okay, no problem. Anybody else want to try the last question?
Because I can't find my lesson 6. I only have my unit test.
Okay, no problem. Let's have Sam go ahead. Sam.
So they said he sold $3 for the burgers in the morning and $2 in the afternoon. So then one day he sold 120 burgers in the morning. So is it 120 times 3 equals 360? And then he said in the afternoon, he sold 3 times as many burgers as in the morning. So I did 120 times 3 equals 360. And then 360 times 2 equals 720. So I did 720 in the morning. In the afternoon. And then I did 720 plus 360, which equals 1,080. So that's how I got the answer.
1080. Yep, that's it. This is his total cost. Total earnings. Everybody get this? Do we have any questions?
What is
No.
what did you write for like the third, like number 3, and then it said 360 times 2 divided by 7 times 2 equals 720, and then you drew an arrow, and what does that say?
Oh, this is afternoon. So this was his afternoon earnings. This is how much he made in the afternoon. And this is how much he made in the morning. So we know he made 3 times, he sold 3 times the burger. In the morning he got 120 burgers, so 3 times that is 360 burgers. And then each burger he sells them $2 in the afternoon. So we did 360 times 2, and that's his afternoon earnings. So this is his morning, this is his afternoon, this is our total. We come up to 1,080. Okay. Any other questions? We can go back to the previous problems from the homework. Are you guys all set? Okay, let's move on to the unit test then. Everybody have the unit test with them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I do number 5? Cause
Number 5, who's, let me see. Sophia, you want to do 5? Okay.
I do too.
James?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead and check your answer. How was this unit test, guys, compared to the first one?
It was pretty easy for me,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
because I couldn't understand one thing, so I had some help with my dad for one of them, like the 2. I'm a tricky number because I didn't know. I thought it's like I didn't know what it meant, so I'm not very good at division yet because I was still in 2nd grade, so I don't know yet.
No worries, no worries. You guys are all from all over the place. I think on average though, the unit test 2 results were much better.
I think there's something wrong with it.
Yeah.
I find it really hard.
That's okay. It's supposed to be a review of everything, right?
There's some things that I got wrong, so.
Energy number 10.
Who said number 10? Okay, I'll give you guys 1 more minute to check your answers. All right. Did you guys check all your answers? Let's go ahead and go through. We might skip a few since there's 15 if we run out of time, but I think we should have time to go through all of them. Uh, 14, 15. All right. Number 1. Who wants to go? We can solve this one together.
I think we'll just sort this together or something.
Will, go ahead.
Mama. Okay.
Ryan organized his 48 t-shirts into 3 drawers. Then his sister Molly came and rearranged the shirts. She moved 6 shirts to the top drawer to the middle drawer. Then she moved 4 shirts from the middle drawer to the bottom drawer. And then she moved 5 shirts from the bottom drawer to the top drawer. Finally, Molly said, "Now every drawer has the exact same number of shirts." How many shirts were in the middle drawer before Molly came? So, when Molly came, the first one gave the middle one on 6, so I drawed like the first shelf and then -6, and then the middle shelf +6, and then the middle shelf +5 because the third shelf -5, and then gave the first shelf 5, and then that equals 16. Oh, wait. And then the first shelf -6 +5, and then the middle shelf needs to -4, so the last shelf can +4, and then the first drawer, and then 48 divided by 3 equals 16. So then 16 is what, 6 plus 5, and then this drawer, the first drawer needs to be 17. The first drawer needs to be 5. All of the drawers are 16, and then 16 minus 5 plus 6 equals 17. So then 16, this middle shelf is 16 plus 4 equals 20, minus 6 equals 14. So then 14 is the middle shelf, and then 16 minus 5 plus 5 minus 4 equals 17. So the middle drawer is 14. Or 4
right. Thank you, Will. Good job. Everybody able to keep up? You guys get the same answers? So we actually solved top, middle, and bottom. Top is 17, middle is 14, bottom is 17, but they were just asking us for the middle, so that should be 14 shirts. Any questions on any of the steps over here? Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Will. Next up, question to James.
So first you do times 8, because first you add because you divide the difference, so you times 8. So then it's 64. Then 64 subtracts plus 8 equals 72, and then you times 8, you divide by 8, which is 9, and then you do minus 8, which is 1. It's just the opposite, so the answer is 1.
Yep. Thank you, James. So if we went the forward way, remember they said you add 8, then they said multiply by 8, next subtract 8, and then divide 8. And then James just went the opposite. So we know the final answer is 8. Then if you go the inverse direction, you flip your signs, right? We had a division, I'm going to make it multiply, subtraction, add, multiply, divide, and then you should get your answer to 1. Any questions? Let's have, one second. Sam, I'll have you go number 3 then.
So what I did is I drawed a Venn diagram, and then I put a 10 and 8, and because if I put a 12 and 10, there would be two more than there was supposed to be in the 2 clubs. So then I put 10 in math and 8 in science, and then I put 2 in both. So that all of them combined would equal 20. So then 2 would be in both of them.
Okay. All right. And how did you get to 8 and 10 as a trial and error? What did you find? How did you find the answer?
Because when I did 12 plus 10, it would equal 22. And then there was 2 more, so I did 22 subtract 20, which equals 2. And then I subtracted both of them by 2, and then I put 2 in the middle.
Yeah, good. This is what I was looking for. So remember your formula. You guys remember the formula? Can someone tell me? I have AB total
minus A.
is equal to A plus B minus AB overlap, right? So we already know the total. We know 20 students, right? And we know there are 12 in math. So let's assume, let's say this is A is math and B is science. So we're going to subtract that, right? 10 minus 12, and that should get us to -2. But remember, this is a minus sign, right? So this gets flipped. So AB overlap is 2. Okay. Any questions, guys, on Venn diagram? This was from the last 2 lessons ago. Sorry, 2 lessons ago. Number 4. Let's have who hasn't gone in a while. James, do you want to try?
No.
What about Derek? Number 4?
Yeah.
Draw a Venn diagram. There are 20 students in the class. In
You should.
and 10 in the
12 minus 8 equals 4 and 10 minus 8 equals 2 and 8 in both clubs.
whole club.
Okay, Jerry, so we have 8 students in both clubs. So where am I putting my 8?
In the middle.
Yeah. Okay, and then they tell us there are 12 students in math and 10 students in science. How do I find out what number to put in here?
Minus the difference.
Yeah, we'll do 12 minus 8, right? So we'll get a 4 for math. I'm going to put 4, and we'll do 10 minus 8 for science. I'll get 2.
2.
Good. All right, so then how many students are not in either club? So what?
Cross them.
4 plus 8. 4 plus 8 plus 2.
So 4 plus 8 plus 2, that gets me my students in clubs, right? What does that give me? 4 plus 8 plus 2?
14.
14.
In clubs, we have 14 students.
So they have 5 left because there's 5 more than 20.
Oh, so we have 20 students in the class. So who are not in the clubs? 20 minus 14, right? What does that give me?
6.
6. Yeah, good job, guys. So my answer is 6 students are not in either club. So let's put a 6 outside in the space here. You guys can also put a circle if you want. All right, any questions? Then I'll have Sophia go for number 5.
Which Sophia?
Sophia, the one that wanted to do number 5. I think, was it Ming?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Amy went shopping at the department store. She bought 2 CDs on sale for $9 each, a notebook for $4, and 3 bottles of shampoo for $3 each. When Amy paid for her purchase, the cashier gave her $5 in change. How much money did Amy give the cashier? So first you see 2 CDs, you would have to do 2 CDs times 9 would be 18. And then 1 notebook times 4 is still 4. And then you have 3 bottles of shampoo times 3 would be 9. And then 18 plus 4 plus 9 equals 31.
So you minus 36.
And then so you 31 plus 5 equals 36. So she gave the cashier $36 and she got $5 back.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Any questions?
Yeah.
No? All right. Thank you, Sophia. Number 6. Anybody want to try this one? Melody. Yep.
So Tom had $190 and Joe had $60. After each of them received equal amount of money from their mom, Tom had twice as much money as Joe. How much did their mom give each of them? So then I drew a model, which then I wrote T for Tom, and then I drew 2 boxes, and then I put 190. I put 190 in the first box, and then I did 190 minus 60 is 30, and then 130 is, so then I drew 2 more boxes, and that were Joe's. So I drew 1 more box, and the total was 130, and then after that I did 130 minus 60 equals 70, and then for Joe's box, I put 60 in the first box and put 70 in the next box, which is a total of 130. And then after that, I did 190 plus 70 and and then Joe Joe has $70. He, he,
Yep. So how much did their mom give them?
and then one and then one 190 plus 70. I think and Joe has $70, and
Um.
And then mom has um is it kind of I is it one is it one oh is it 260?
Yeah. Okay, Melody, I think the Wi-Fi might be bad over there. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm the only one that's cutting off. Um, that should be
Cutting
right.
off too.
Yeah, but I think I caught what you were trying to say. So, their mom should have given them $70 each.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Melody. Number 7. Yeah. James?
Yeah. So you do. So Mike has 20 coins, Tony $1.60. The coins are dimes and nickels. How many dimes and nickels are there? So first I did 10. And then nickels are 5 cents. I did 10 cents for dimes. And then I did one nickel for 5 cents. So it doesn't match it because 10 times I mean 10 times equals 100 and nickels then equals 5, so it doesn't total anything. And then I add 1 up, so 1 dime equals 11 cents. And and then I did one one nickel 7 cents. And then so and then I did 12, and then I add them up, times them up, and then it equals the answer, which matches Etonian $1.60.
Okay, so we got to 12 dimes, right? $1.20. And then how many nickels did you get?
8 times 5.
8 times 5?
Yeah.
You got
40.
40 nickels. Okay. So 8 nickels and 12 dimes.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else solve this another way? Let me just check numbers.
I think I solved it another way. I'm not sure.
Right. So going back to our first couple lessons, you can assume, right? If you assumed all of them were a certain type of coin and you can solve for the other kind. Who wants to show us that way?
Wait, what way again?
So first lesson assume. Kind of.
Who did it another way? So let's see. If we assume, right? You can assume all our nickels or all our dimes, right? This brings us back to our first couple lessons. Assume, let's all dimes. Okay, if they were all dimes, I would have 20 dimes, right? 20 dimes, and each are worth 10 cents, right? So I would have 200 cents, which is also $2. But we know that our total is 160. So what's the next step? We'll do 200 cents minus 160 cents, right? You guys remember? So then I get 40 cents. What comes next? What's the difference between 10 cents and a 5 cents? We have a 5 cents difference, right? And then to find out how many nickels we have, we'll do 40 divided by 5, right? These are 5 cents difference. Does this bring you guys back? Does it seem familiar? I know it's been a while, but 40 divided by 5 should get you 8. And this is my number of nickels. Okay, so I found my number of nickels. How do I find my number of dimes? We'll just do, we have 20 coins, right? 20 minus 8 should give me 12. And this is my number of dimes, right? You guys don't forget this method. This is really important. I think we did mostly with like the farm animals, cows and rabbits, chicken and the rabbit problem. This is our first lesson. It's been a while. Okay, any questions, guys?
No.
Think, 1 second. My number 8 got cut off. So pull this up. Who wants to go number 8? Will?
So first, I draw the model. Amy is 13, and then Mia is 9 years old, and then 42 minus 13 plus 9 equals 20. Wait,
Do you think this is wrong?
What?
wait.
The unit test, right?
What, 8?
Well,
No.
8 is wrong. 8 is like Amy is 13 years old.
Yeah.
it's supposed to be that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I got, yeah, 8 is Amy and Mia.
Oh, yes.
Oh, here.
So first,
For 8, I got Amy is 13-year-old and Mia is 9-year-old. How old will Amy be when some of their age is 42?
so first 9 plus, wait,
Kind of telling. Go to number 8.
Who wants to do number 8? Amy is 13, Mia is 9. How old will Amy be when the sum of their ages is 42? Who got this question right?
I got it wrong.
The answer should be 23. Anybody want to go? I know some of you got it right.
I want to do number 10.
Okay, Melody, go ahead.
So,
Oh, Melody's connection.
is 42. So then I drew a model, and then I wrote it for Amy, and I wrote 13, and then from there I wrote 9, and then I did 13. I did 13 minus 9. 13 minus 9, which is 39. 13 minus 9, which is 4, and then I did and then I did 9, and then I did
Okay, Melody, sorry. I think let's go with someone else. I think the connection is too bad right now. Anybody else want to do number 9? Okay, go ahead, Sophia.
I solved it with another way, like algebra.
Okay.
Sophia.
I solved it with the same lines though.
All right. What about Sam? Anyone use the model? Remember how we learned it in class?
No.
Sam, you want to try number 8?
Okay. So what I did is 13 plus 9 is equals 22.
Okay. 13 plus 9 equals 22. Then?
And then I did 42 minus 22 equals 20.
All right.
And then I divided by 2, which equals 10.
Divided by 2 equals 10.
Yeah. And then I did 13 plus 10, which equals 23 for Amy.
23 years old for Amy. Okay. And how did it look like when you did the model?
I didn't do the model.
Okay. All right. So it should be the same thing, I believe. This is back to our second or third lesson. Same with the next question. Brings us back to the age problem, right? So number 9 and number 8 are very similar. Who solved this with the model? Will, you want to go ahead and try this?
Okay. 4 years ago, the age of Amy's dad was 4 times her age. How old is Amy now if her dad is 44 years old? 44 minus 4 years. And then 40. First I draw the model and then, so 4 times. So Amy is 1 block and then her dad is 4 blocks. And then 44 minus 4. 40 divided by 4 equals 10. So 1 block equals 10. And then 10 plus 4 equals 14.
Good, that's her age now. 10 plus 4, 14. All right. Everybody follow the steps?
Yeah.
I have another way.
Yeah, Sophia is gonna. That's using algebra, right?
Yes, so I do this. We don't know Amy's age, so we start with that. So we say that she is X years old, and 4 years ago, her dad was 4 times her age. So this short, so like I mark, like this piece is now, and before is 4 years. Yeah, the part I marked, and that is, and this 4 on this line means 4 years ago, and that's when her dad was 40 years old. And then I divided 40 by 10. No, I mean I divided 40 by 4 and I got 10. So 4 years ago, Amy was 10 years old, and then I added the 4 years, and then 4 years later, I figured out that Amy was 14 years old.
Yeah. You guys don't worry too much about solving for variables for now.
Yeah, I know what's variables.
Yeah, right now just focus on models and knowing all the steps. Using algebra, you guys will get there in middle school, I believe. So don't worry too much about that. Okay, so we have a few minutes left. We probably won't get through all of this, but let me see. Number 10, I thought it was pretty easy, so we can skip this one. Do you guys have any preference from the remaining? Any ones that people got wrong you want to go through?
Question 11.
Question 11. Okay, question 11.
I got it wrong, kind of.
Question 11 was patterns. Okay, let's go through question 11. So, 1 second. We didn't really deal much with patterns, but it's pretty straightforward. So they're giving you a sequence of numbers. Okay, they give you 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 and so on, and then plus 9 up to 99. Okay, so let's try to find a pattern that usually they don't give a plus sign. They just say 1 3 5 7 blah 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 and so on, goes up to 95 99 90, 97 99. Let's try to find a pattern in these numbers. Who notices something? You guys can just talk. Go ahead.
I thought I was counting by 2.
So we can think, okay, it increases by 2.
Yeah.
Okay, we can say you add 2 each time, or you can say that we're going only odd numbers, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we can say you add. I think someone. All right, so we add 2 each time. Okay. Who wants to solve this one? Sophia X, go ahead.
Yes.
You get this.
I also come up with a shorter way by using 100 times 49 plus 50.
Okay, you can tell us both ways.
I think it's 9.
And since that it takes a long time to add all these numbers together, I came up with this short multi-step operation thing, multi-step operation system like this. So since that it's 49 pairs, and there was a 50 in the middle, so I took it, so I removed it from there, and then since that I cannot multiply 100 by 49, I'm gonna do the zeros trick. I got 490, and then I added the other 0 back in. Then I added the 50 in, and it turned out to be 4,950.
4,950.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the answer for this one?
The answer for that one.
Number 11 should be 2,500. Who got 2,500? Okay, go ahead.
2,550, but I didn't get 2,500.
Me neither.
Okay, Sam? There's a trick to solving this one.
And what I did is 99 plus 1 equals 100. And then 97 plus 3. And then there's
But it takes like forever to do that.
That's okay. Keep going, Sam.
and then what I kept doing that until there's like a lot of 100, and there would be like 50 pairs of 100.
50 pairs of 100. Okay.
And then what I did is I did 100 divided by 2 equals 50.
Mm-hmm.
And then 50 divided by 2 equals 25.
50 divided by 2 equals 25. Okay.
And I did 25 times 100. 25 times 100 is 2,500.
Oh,
Okay, can you explain us the steps that you did to get there?
So for those, because 99 plus 1 equals 100, and then I divided it by 2,
Mm-hmm.
and that would equal 50. And then divide by 2 equals 25. It would be, so 100 divided by 2 would be 50 pairs. And then 50 divided by 2 would be 25. So then I did 25 times 100. It equals 2,500.
Yeah.
eh,
There we go. Okay. So the other way, obviously, what you can do is the long method is just adding them, right? You can do 1 plus
Yeah.
3 plus 5 plus, and you should get to 2,500. So if you weren't sure about your answer, just go the long way and solve for it, right? Just add all the numbers up and do it. Okay, so we're out of time today, but you guys have the answer to these, and I'll probably post the worked out solutions for these questions. I think the rest of it were pretty easy.
yeah.
The rest were pretty easy, not too bad. All right, guys, sorry it was a long review session today, but we're done then. So let me stop my share. All right, so that was the last